Long luggage. Why are mountains of bags piling up this summer? How you can lessen your risk when you fly.
The world is full of make or break moments, especially if you have postmenopausal osteoporosis and a high risk for fracture. It's time to make your move to help reduce your risk of fracture with Prolia. Only Prolia is proven to help strengthen and protect bones from fracture with one shot every 6 months.
Do not take Prolia if you have low blood calcium, are pregnant, are allergic to it, or take Exgeva. Serious allergic reactions like low blood pressure, trouble breathing, throat tightness, face, lip or tongue swelling, rash, itching, or hives have happened. Tell your doctor about dental problems, as severe jawbone problems may happen, or new or unusual pain in your hip, groin, or thigh, as unusual thigh bone fractures have occurred. Speak to your doctor before stopping, skipping, or delaying Prolia, as spine and other bone fractures have occurred. Prolia can cause serious side effects, like low blood calcium, serious infections, which could need hospitalization, skin problems, and severe bone, joint, or muscle pain.
Don't wait for a break. Call your doctor now and ask how Prolia can help you.
As we've been reporting, it's been a tough summer for airline passengers, and the travel chaos is still playing out overseas, where lost luggage is piling up at airports across Europe. Here's Tom Costello on frustration at baggage claim.
Corey Prenat's dream golfing trip to Scotland was doomed the minute his flight left Newark Airport, but his golf clubs stayed behind. 2 days later, the clubs flew to London, then Edinburgh, then on a delivery van through Scotland, down to England, back to Scotland, before ending up in a warehouse in Birmingham, where they still sit. 2 months later, an Apple AirTag inside his bag tells him where it is.
And I've spent all this money, saved all this money for this trip, and just basically ruined.
Kathy Reba flew to Barcelona for a family event, but her bags bounced around Europe before ending up with thousands of lost bags in London. Delta even flew her to London to find them. No luck.
The mountain of bags just kind of kept growing as you looked down with all of the belts and the conveyor belts where the bags come off.
Her luggage finally arrived in New York 3 weeks later. Across Europe, airports have turned into luggage graveyards. Put AirTags in your bag, IDs inside and out. And if you can, fly direct. Connections can lead to luggage hiccups. Buster?
Okay, Tom, thank you. When we come back, it's the technology that powers everything, from our air conditioners to missiles. Washington is scrambling to get more of it made in America.
Thinkorswim by TD Ameritrade is more than a trading platform. It's
Igen,
an
så folk kan du där vara överens.
with innovation that lets you customize interfaces, charts, and orders to your style of trading. Personalized education to expand your perspective, and a dedicated trade desk of expert-level support that will push you to be even better. It just might change how you trade forever. Because once you experience Thinkorswim by TD Ameritrade, there's no going back.
Your mission: stand up to moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis or active psoriatic arthritis, and take it on with Rinvoq. Rinvoq is a once-daily pill that tackles pain, stiffness, and swelling. For some, Rinvoq significantly reduces RA and PSA fatigue. It can stop irreversible joint damage. And Rinvoq can leave skin clear, or almost clear, in PSA. That's Rinvoq Relief.
Rinvoq can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB, serious infections and blood clots, some fatal, cancers, including lymphoma and skin cancer, death, heart attack, stroke, and tears in the stomach or intestines occurred. People 50 and older with at least one heart disease risk factor have higher risks. Take if allergic to Rinvoq, as serious reactions can occur. Tell your doctor if you are or may become pregnant.
We must act as soon as we can to make sure we bring chip manufacturing back to America, because our nation's security depends on it.
The CHIPS Act would pour $52 billion into the technology that we use for practically everything, keeping our refrigerators cold, our cars on the road, and our military connected. Right now, only 12% of those crucial chips are made in America, down from 37% in 1990. The government of Taiwan has spent billions to dominate the global market and now controls 66% of it. The CEO of Intel, America's largest chip maker, is demanding the U.S. government help domestic suppliers catch up.
Do not go home for August recess until you have passed the CHIPS Act.
There is bipartisan support in Congress, including from fiscal conservatives.
It's about national security. Right now, we have
total reliance upon chips coming from Asia.
With the August recess approaching, Congress is expected to take up the bill next week. Without it, Gelsinger says the jobs his company promised to add are at risk.
In my Ohio plant, right, I want to do groundbreaking. I want to get those shovels in the ground. But I have a great alternative in Germany.
These are some of the deposition machines.
He took us on a tour of Intel's $7 billion factory in Arizona last year.
If you look at one of these wafers here, right, what you're seeing is each one of these is an individual chip.
He was expecting subsidies at that time.
It's to level the playing field with what's been established for the last 30 years in Asia.
Gelsinger